Because we're streaming and we have people in the back, we're now a game show, and I'll be the MC hosting as well as officiating at weddings. Please forgive me, but this is what we have for people who want to watch this remotely, and it just adds to the festivities and all the things. The cool thing is that we're going to do this online as well, so there are people watching us on the internet, hopefully, and the thing that has always stuck in my mind is that all my goofs and all my faux pas will be memorialized. They'll always be in the cloud forever. And if I'm lucky, they'll make a meme of them, right? Or something of this procession. So without further ado, what's going to happen here this morning is that we're going to witness a change. We're going to see a miracle. We're going to see something very special that's going to happen between two people. And because you're here, to me, you're not guests. You're witnesses. You're a part of what's going to happen here. And for those of us who have gone through this transformation, we understand this. And for those who haven't, this is going to be something very special I hope you take note of, because this is how we should do it. When we bring people together and have a festive, joyful moment where we imbued all the youthful hope and expectations of a new life ahead of it, we get to be a part of that. And I'm hoping that you'll be of that frame of mind as we move forward. And for you who are out there in the internet, I don't know which camera I'm looking at that, and for the people in the gym, just because you're not in this room, you're still a part of it. And I welcome you too, and I hope you enjoy what's going to happen in these next few minutes. And especially the fact that you can screen capture every mistake I have, and please send it to me. I'd like to see them. There'll be many, I'm sure. So, because to me you are important, there is going to be a part of this ceremony where I'm going to ask you to ratify their vows. That means that they are going to get up and make a proclamation, a pledge to each other. This is what we call a covenant marriage, where they're not going to depend on what their partner presents. They're going to present by character and honor and trustworthiness what they're bringing to this marriage. And when they present these vows, they're proclaiming that this is what their stance is. And we're going to say, that's right. We're going to hold you to it. We agree with what you're saying, and we want you to follow through. So there'll be two parts where Nathanael is going to give his vows, and then Mackenzie's going to give her vows, and I'm going to say, let it be so. And I'm going to turn to you, and you will also ratify it. So you get to partake, you get to participate in this very special moment that they're going to just kind of blitz right through. I mean, if you can remember what it was like for you, it was like anticipation, 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 and it's over. Nathanael, I hope you have the frame of mind to be able to appreciate it, and I wish the same for Mackenzie. So, are we ready to move forward with this great event? These are one of these life-changing events that are going to happen. And it's a great pleasure and a great privilege for me to be here with you and for what's going to happen. And this is going to be weird, moving this around. Ooh, that was cool. So forgive me as I try to juggle my dyslexic hands here. All right. We are ready to begin. And here we go. Who has called me here this day? Nathanael, very good. Will you please come join me up front? And already we have a problem. Nathanael, why have you come before us today?
I have come to call Mackenzie Lynn Thomas to be my wife and to proclaim my lifelong love and devotion to her as her husband for all to hear.
So be it. Then, Nathanael, will you please call your bride?
Mackenzie Lynn Thomas, will you come and join me? Will you be my bride and become my wife forevermore?
Sir, if you would please. Oh, I'm sorry, my line. Very good. Please bring forth the bride. Is there anyone here who can bring forth this bride? My bad. Thank you, sir. Mackenzie Lynn Thomas, why have you come here to be with us this day?
I have come to answer Nathanael James Brousseau's call, declare my lifelong love and devotion to him in front of all who will hear.
So be it. We are now going to begin the privilege of witnessing the exchange of vows between Nathanael and Mackenzie. Please be seated. Let me tell you, this is going to be the last time that you're going to see Nathanael and Mackenzie as individual people. In a few minutes, they're going to be leaving their old selves and to become a new creation, and you will be a witness to this. You will still recognize them, they'll still look familiar, but they will be different. I must ask if there's anyone who objects to this exchange, please let them speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, so be it. Let us begin. Nathanael, what have you come to proclaim to us today?
I, Nathanael James Brousseau, am asking you, Kenzie Lynn Thomas, to be my wife from now until death do us part. I am asking to be your husband and to pledge my love and devotion to you forevermore. I pledge always to stand by you, to protect and support whatever may come in the years ahead. With all my heart and all that I am, I vow to be your foundation, your Minecraft companion, and to be the man that you forge into me every day of our relationship. Even though 1,000 miles away may separate us, I promise to make it seem like only inches away. With every second I can be devoted to us. I vow to never stop confessing my love for you, for I will forever be bound to your soul, in sickness and in health, to infinity beyond, forever and always.
Very good. Mackenzie, you've heard Nathanael's vows to you. Being of sound mind and of free will, what do you say? Do you accept his vows as trustworthy and honorable?
I do.
All right, then. Then let it be so. And the audience would say, let it be so. Amen. All right. Mackenzie, what have you come to proclaim to us today?
I, Mackenzie Lynn Thomas, promise to be the wife you need, want, and deserve, to give you everything I have to offer. Each and every day I will choose to devote my time and energy to our relationship with each other and with God. I vow to be your comfort and security when your world feels as though it's closing in on you. I vow to give us a place we can always call home. I vow to make sure you never feel alone, whether we are in the same house together or 10,000 miles apart. And even when you don't know where we're going, I will follow you. I vow to always remain faithful and committed to our relationship despite any distance. Committing the rest of my life to you will be easy because without you I am nothing. I vow to wake up every morning and thank God that he gave me you. I will love you from the peaks and from the valleys, the highs and the lows. I will choose you every single day, knowing that love is a continual choice we must make and not a fleeting feeling. In front of our friends and families as we are getting ready to begin our lives together, I make these vows to you. I love you always and forever.
All right. Okay, then. Let it be so. And the audience says, let it be so. Let it be so. Awesome. Because you, Mackenzie, and you, Nathanael, have heard each other's vows and have accepted them as trustworthy and honorable, we will now seal these pledges with the placings of the rings. These rings will be forever a symbol of your vows that you've made to each other on this day. And each time you look at them, remember this day and the pledges you have made. All right. Mackenzie Lynn Thomas, do you accept Nathanael James Brousseau to be your wedded husband, to honor, to love, and to protect him for all the days of your life?
I do.
Will the best man please give the ring to Nathanael? Okay. Nathanael and Mackenzie, will you please come and face each other? Very good. Nathanael, I want you to take that ring and I want you to place it on Mackenzie's finger and repeat after me. Take her hand and support it and be ready to place it. Are we ready? Nathanael, please repeat. With this ring I pledge,
With this ring I pledge
my love,
my love,
my honor,
my honor,
and my protection
and my protection
to you for all the days of my life,
to you for all the days of my life.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Place the ring. Very good. Nathaniel James Rousseau, do you accept Mackenzie Lynn to be your wedded wife, to honor, to love, and to protect her for all the days of your life?
I do.
Mackenzie, will you please take the ring and place this on Nathaniel's finger while you repeat after me? So take his hand, support it, and ready to place. Are you ready? With this ring I pledge
With this ring I pledge
my love,
my love,
my honor,
my honor,
and my protection
and my protection
to you for all the days of my life,
to you for all the days of my life.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Place the ring on his finger. Excellent. Let me stand. All right, we're going to then have a charge for this couple in transition, and now ask that the cushions be placed for them, and they will kneel before each other. Nathaniel, will you take her hands? Kenzie, will you take Nathaniel's hands? And please kneel before me. The charge is to solemnize what is going to happen here. It's my role to officiate, but also to encourage and to set them forth. This is the first nudge that they're going to get in their new life. And forgive me for holding stuff because I really wanted to do more, but whatever. Okay. As a minister of the gospel of Christ, as an officiator of the wedding ceremony we are taking part of, and as the father-in-law to be, of the one who loves you, Mackenzie, I charge you, Mackenzie, be the enabler and nourisher you are now destined to be. Respect your husband. Put him first in all that you do. Protect your marriage and keep it safe from all that would harm it. And may God empower you and bless you as a wife from this day forward. Nathaniel, I charge you, be the provider and protector that you are now destined to be. Love your wife. Put her first in all that you do. Defend your marriage and cherish it above all that would corrupt it. May God enable you and bless you as a husband from this day forward. Nathaniel and Mackenzie, both of you must submit to one another in humility and love at all times, knowing that neither of you are perfect and that you are in need, desperate need now of each other. This is not a new institution. From my perspective, and from where our representing this marriage, this is something that God himself instituted. He stated that for this reason alone shall a man leave his father and mother and be united with his wife, and the two of them will become one flesh. What a mystery that is, but for everybody who understands, who's experienced it, we know what that is. This is a wonderful mystery. They are now no longer one flesh. From this moment on, from this exchange that we're watching here, this is that new beginning that's happening. They are no longer. Nathaniel and Mackenzie, therefore what God has put together right here in this very special way between you, this is serious stuff, guys. What he has joined together, let no one put asunder. That is you, and any harm, any corruption that would come to put that marriage in jeopardy. I'm now going to say a prayer for these. I'm going to put these down, that God may bless them. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, what we are doing here this day is a great blessing and a great honor to you, that this young man and this young woman have decided to make their path in their life in this way. Because they have done so, Father, I ask your blessing and glory to be in their marriage. I ask, Father, that you renew Nathaniel with the heart of a husband, the heart of a provider, the heart of a defender, Father, that he'll never see cross-eyed against Mackenzie. And he'll see that the marriage is worth sacrificing for, even to the extreme of his own life. That, Father, that you would rise him up as a man with
maturity and sensitivity and the ideals of what a man should be as a husband and as that provider and as that defender. And Father, I pray for Mackenzie, Lord, that you would help her be the woman she wants to be. I know her that she is desirous of this. And these are difficult things sometimes in this day and age, but Father, your grace and your love and your strength can flow through her and be the wife and the woman she desires to be. And I pray, Father, that your hand would be on her heart and on her emotions and to give her strength and to give her maturity and wisdom beyond all others. That, Father, that you would give them great days ahead, years, decades, Father, of love and humility and enjoyment, Father, and excitement. And yes, that there will be the peaks and the valleys, that, Father, there's always sunshine after the storm, and that we'll always remember them. These are great things that we get to witness, Father, and the privilege that you've given us. Thank you so much that you have started this between us and put this in our heart to do. And may your love always be exemplified in what is the days ahead. Thank you for your love, Father, for all of this and for all who are witnesses. And we thank you in your Son. Amen. Folks, what I'm going to have happen here is that as they step down to put their old life aside, they're now going to rise up something new. Nathanael and Kenzie, would you please rise? Okay. Nathanael, would you kiss your wife for the first time?
I have the great pleasure, and I told you there would be at least a couple of these, a great pleasure of introducing, would you please turn and face the audience and the cameras and the internet, everybody, the newly minted Mr. and Mrs. Nathanael and Kenzie Brissot. Thank you for being here and being a part of this. My charge to you is that you have witnesses. You are a part of this marriage. In some small degree, you have a responsibility to encourage and to protect and to sanctify all those that would attack this young couple. And when they turn to you, be of encouragement, be of joy, be of wisdom if necessary. But that's all part of the community aspect of this as well. So I thank you for being here, and I hope you have that spirit of it as well. They will now then promenade to the foyer for other fun and festivities, and you can join them there. Thank you very much for being here.